Good evening, everybody, and you are looking live down on the 8th wonder of the world. It's the Sailor Center on the beautiful campus of Mona Shores High School. Over to the far south of us is strictly the best in the business. That's Kim and Codis. Over
and
to
we got
my
some
right,
fans here that like to be live streamed
here.
out wide
Over
world.
to my right here is the Godfather, Joe Kanukin, and I'm Nick Davros, the voice of Sailor Nation Sports. We are so glad to be with you as we bring in the Lewis Murray era here at Mona Shores, my friend.
We do, and it is already electric. That's about the only way I can describe it. It is huge electricity, huge.
Talk about electric. Kimmy's going to look over there. I mean, God, we got the pep band for the first home game.
Yep, we do. Pep band is here. This is incredible energy that's coming in with this group of athletes, with this coaching staff. And it's at all levels, too. So far, to my knowledge, first game last week for freshmen and JV.
2-0 tonight.
And Varsity, and then 2-0 so far tonight. Yeah. So there's a lot of W's already on the board for this crew and this team.
Not only there are a lot of W's, but there have been a lot of coaches that have come through the pipeline here.
Yep.
And I was doing some research, and at halftime we're going to have Superintendent Bill O'Brien. As far as the records go, the last winning season was it was 18 years ago when Coach Jeremy Andres, my sons played for Jeremy, that the last winning record with Jeremy had was 16-4-1. You got to go back 18 years, my friend, for a winning record. With that said, Superintendent O'Brien reaches out, the program's open, and right away, where do you go to get a guy? You go to Muskegon High School, you rip a 15-year assistant under Keith Guy to come here.
And I honestly, after our media day, I don't think it was ripping him out. I think that he was
ready to be a head coach.
Yes, his ability to coach under that system is obviously well known with all the coaches in the area, and he was looking for a way to take what he knows and put it into something that needed an infusion of life. And Mona Shores was exactly where it was.
But a rival of Muskegon, a big school, and you've got nowhere to go but up here.
Yeah, you got
there's more upside than anything else.
Yeah, and it's honestly, again, like we had Media Day, if everybody out there isn't aware of it. Media Day was last week. We have it recorded. You can go back on our YouTube page, and you can find that Media Day. Some great interviews with the student athletes as well as the coaching staff. And the overarching umbrella of feeling was energy. It was really, truly energy. There's more energy in the practices. There's more energy in the games. There was more energy even in the off-season, summer work that they were doing.
And Bill O'Brien was talking about he's never seen an off-season like he did this year. Now, from as soon as he got the job, all summer, all fall during football season, it was go, 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 go. And they scored 89 points. When was the last time Shore scored 89 points from him?
It would be interesting to find out the last time a Shores team scored 89 points. That would be another interesting stat to find.
You know what? I'll have our stat people get on that right away, okay?
Yes, you do that, would you?
Yeah, I'll work on that right away for us.
Going back, obviously this is the first home game. It's the first home game that we have. And I want to go back to our media day where we opened up before they had their game Tuesday, and they have a win under their belt. And we had every single one of them, both students, athletes, and coaches, give us one word, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
One word to describe this. And the articulation of this season to these student athletes this year was pretty incredible. They're coming up with words like inspiration and, energy, intense, and everything that you would want a team to embody and see in a season as a team. They're bringing it already, and they've been doing it for months now. The first game out of the gate, they score 89 points. you get a couple of wins, you're going to get the confidence behind these guys. It's going to be a fun season to watch.
Well, not only that, but you don't score 89 points setting up the offense all the time. It's run.
And you also have to shoot and score. The buckets that you put up. You got to make the layups. You got to make the 3-points. You got to make the jump shots. You have to execute in order to score 89 points.
Hey, look who's over on your right there. King Cohen's here.
King Cohen finally.
Hey, come here a minute, Sunshine.
Yeah, come on in. Over here.
No. Bring what you got over there. Kim, I need you to get a look at this right here. Look what he's got right here. You see that right there? That's a sandwich. Where's it from?
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Usually obviously you forgot, because if you buy something for you buy it for the staff.
That only works if you ran at practice.
Oh, so we're going to use it in practice as an excuse?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay, we'll live with that.
Yeah.
Then see when we're on the mode who doesn't get a Jamaican shake. I'll talk to Arby's about this for
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us.
But good to have you here, buddy.
Fresh from his practice, Mr. Cohen, I'm glad you can make it.
Hey, how's the knee?
Here.
What did the doctor say about the knee?
Doing all right. No surgery needed.
Yes.
That's what we wanted.
Good news for you.
Yes, sir.
So here we are again. We're just about 15 minutes away from the official start of this season home opener, starting off 1-0 as a team so far, and this hoping to make it 2-0 here against the Kenowa Hills Knights. The program so far below, the freshmen in the JV were successful earlier on today. We came live on our broadcast right at the end of the JV game. We're hoping to see continuation of that success as we continue to go forward, not only in this game but the rest of the season.
I see Coach Koziak's got some of his players here to support the home opener for the basketball team.
Kim, if you could take a look over in the student section at the very end, it'd be the west side of the stadium.
So it'll be to your left there, Kevin.
Take a look over there again. What Nick was mentioning is the football team.
There you go, buddy.
Section.
Great job.
That's Blues House over there. And usually the basketball games here get a pretty good turnout with student support. And I know that each one of the other sports within this organization support each other a lot. You'll see coaches from hockey walking around. You'll see coaches from wrestling. You'll see coaches from football. They're all in here supporting everybody all the way around, and it's really cool to see that as we go through each one of the different sports seasons. I'm not sure if you can get a little bit. There you go. I was just going to say, Kimmin, take a look. That's the pep man here, getting everybody going here at our first home game of the season. Color guard up on the track. Nice work, Kimmin. That right there, you're actually zooming in on is the famous Todd Vandenhoevel there on the left of your screen. Todd has some record holders here for basketball and many other sports. He's also a huge champion of sports in general in the area, both baseball, basketball, football. You will see him involved in almost every single level. But he has a great passion for basketball especially, and baseball. Nick, you remember back a couple summers ago, we didn't get a chance this last summer. We did the Roosevelt Park Little League.
Yes, we did. But we also got a commitment by young Vandenhoevel to join us up here.
That's right.
And that hasn't. So
well, he'll get up here. We'll try to get him up here for the Muskegon game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, well, while we continue to get ready and
do we have to talk about why people can't?
Oh yes, if you are watching, and I want to make obviously all of our Salem Nation Sports Network fans that are watching right now, we do have a little bit of an issue going on with our Facebook group page. For whatever reason, we're not sure. Facebook decided to remove our group page. There is an appeal underway, and I have no clue as to why our group was removed, other than it appears by their description of it that it was some type of copyright infringement. So stay tuned. We're hoping to be able to reclaim our Sailor Nation Sports Network page. But in the meantime, we're going to be here live still, as we ever are, on our YouTube site. And hopefully we'll continue to be able to enjoy that as long as we possibly can. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. We're about 11 minutes away from game time start, so don't go too far. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
From truck beds to bed beds, we've got your home and auto covered. Combine your home and auto with Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, and you could save $650. That's like 325 gallons of gas, or 21 sets of comfy sheets. So, trust our experts to find the perfect amount of coverage for you, making sure you're covered when you need it and how you need it. We shop a variety of insurance providers, industry leaders like Citizens and Frankenmuth Insurance, to make sure you get the highest quality coverage at the lowest possible rate. In Muskegon County, trust Ryan Rozicki to start a quote for you today. Visit Ryan at our Norton Avenue office in the Park Place Shopping Center near Goodwill and Pikes and Courts Restaurant, or visit lmcu.org/insurance to get started.
Looking to buy or sell? Look no further than our broadcast booth sponsor, John Vandervelde at Nexus Realty. Give him a call at 231-759-3634 or go see him at 880 West Broadway Avenue in Muskegon. Nexus Realty, team-based real estate professionals. Lakeside Cafe is a family-run business that started in 2013. Located right off the shores of Lake Michigan, it features many delicious meals along with excellent service and a family-friendly atmosphere. Breakfast is served all day, open 7 days a week. Both dine-in and takeout available. Quality ingredients, endless options. Lakeside Cafe. Trophy House is your #1 source for fan gear, corporate and team sales, trophies, awards, and more. Visit them in their new showroom, right next door from their old showroom on Henry Street. If it can be logoed, they're your resource. Your brand is their business.
Carmichael Heating and Air Conditioning is locally owned and operated to best serve you, our friends and neighbors. We are proud to support our local schools, local sports, and community events. We're a vibrant and growing company, financially strong and stable, and we're here to stay.
Like football, financial victories require a sound game plan and a commitment to your success.
For your success, put the Braver team on your sidelines.
Go Shores!
Moving is always a battle. Well, it's Green Door Movers to the rescue. We're the Movengers. We can fight the moving battle for you in a green, environmentally friendly way. Our green vested heroes have a 5-star Google rating. Give us a call today.
This is Horizons Dental, and we are committed to supporting our community.
We're also committed to helping you find your best smile.
Go Sailors!
And the world will smile.
I like my steak well done, potatoes fried, football games on Monday night. It's just who I am, a meat and potato man.
Ho, 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 everybody, and you knew that was going to be coming up because yours truly, and strictly for the month of December, Joe. It's from the 1st of December to midnight on the 25th. I'm now known as St. Nick.
Is that right?
So St. Nick is coming to Sailor Nation Sports.
How does Santa Claus feel about that?
But Santa Claus is okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm a younger version. Santa Claus loves me. Trust me.
Oh,
Greek
okay.
Santa. And
It's
the
your story.
6th,
Tell it
for
any way
people
you
who
want.
say that was my name's day. The 6th was St. Nicholas's Day, so you guys can thank me later on.
Oh, well,
but
thank
we
you
want to
very
welcome
much.
everyone. It's a home opener.
He said later. He said
Later, down the road. So, home opener, new coaching regime, everybody. Joe, fill us in a little bit. What do you think? Let's go back to Media Day last week.
Yeah,
because
Media
we
Day,
talked about that a
Media
little bit.
Day last week before this week where they opened the season up, it was electric. Honestly, it was something that I haven't felt from the basketball team in a very, very long time. The coaching staff is electric. There's such a hype around this, and it's not just a hype per se in quotations. They've translated now on the court with 89 points in their first game. They're looking for their second win, their first one at home. This team is ready to go, and I actually wonder because Coach Murray, he said the ceiling was here. He said the ceiling was
He
way
said
up here.
state championship or
He
bust.
said championship.
Championship.
Division,
Right.
with
Yeah,
districts,
well,
whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
But he absolutely, it means it. And I think this team is grasped onto that concept that's going forward.
Well, we talked about you never want to lose your first game of the year.
Yep.
You never want to lose the last. So got the first one out of the way.
Well, let's go ahead and pause. We'll let Tim
Lipan.
Yep, he's going to do the announcements and stuff.
North Shores would like to thank all players, officials, and spectators for joining us at tonight's contest. The OK Conference serves to promote character development through educational athletics and empowers our athletes, coaches, officials, and fans to be role models for sportsmanship and fair play. We're excited to have our student athletes learning life lessons through educational athletics. Please do your part to create a supportive environment for everyone to enjoy. We'd also like to extend a warm North Shores welcome to tonight's officials. They are Fred Hulk, Kurt Heitziger, and Joe Stein. Let's give them a round of applause. Thanks, guys. You can't play the game without them. And now please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we salute the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem, tonight done by the Sailor Brass.
You know, it's always the greatest song ever, but having it live like this.
Sailor Brass,
yeah, the brass is wonderful.
All right, so Tim Lipan's going to be doing the announcement of the players now, so we'll go ahead and let him do that.
And this is always kind of cool because they got the lights up there too, so they dim it for the home team, and we're just going to let Tim Lipan take over here for a minute.
And now, put your hands together. Starting at guard, the sophomore from Mount Carmel Elementary in Denver, Colorado, number 5,
And tip-off here from the Sailor Center.
Wow, we started out in a full court press. Jonathan Pittman down low. There's going to be an over and back. So that's just that pressure defense right there, Cohen, that came to light.
And I want to point out these are new uniforms this year, and they're looking fresh.
Yeah, they look real fresh.
New coach, new
coach, new look,
new
baby.
Aura.
Gotta have that. Got that starting lineup. Jonathan Bido is starting. He's a junior. Milo Brannigan, a sophomore.
You actually pronounced that Branian.
Bradian? Okay.
Branian, yep.
Branian.
Pittman, another starter. Oppenheimer is a starter. Well,
Optimer, Ryan Optimer.
Optimer, okay. Long three, long rebound. You shoot a three from long ways, it's going to be a long rebound all the time.
So far, I'm seeing a lot of good body down below on defense. They're really boxing out well.
Well, number 23 for Kenowa Hills is big boy. Oh, nice move there. Pittman going for the save. Kenowa gets it. A little 360, reverts it in with the right hand, and Kenowa goes up 2-0. You got Coach Murray already plays inside there. He's the only coach that can stand up. There, nice pass on there. There's a foul. Smith with the shot. Smith's going to be at the line shooting a pair. Kenowa Hills foul on number 3. Jack Zenigans, his first, team first. He's going to put Shores at the line for a pair, makes the first one. He's got one more on the 2-shot foul. Plays around the rim, gets a rebound, and goes in. Who's that basket is number 1. Arnold. Sailors go up 3-2 on the putback.
Number 1 is Bledsoe.
I'm sorry. Yep. Bledsoe, Jordan Bledsoe. I was looking at the thing. Rebound, it hit the
support cable there.
Yeah, the support cable, automatic out of bounds. It'll be Shore's ball. 7th coach in 18 years.
Yeah.
Not a longevity, not a school noted for its longevity in the coaching staff.
Well, it's been a struggle lately. Well, for the last 18 years, really, it's been a struggle for the Sailors.
Back in 05 and 06, Jeremy Andros, who my sons played with, went 16-4-1. Pittman.
And you said that was the last winning season, correct?
But and then the following year in 6-7, he went 15-6. So yeah, that was the last winning season.
Beautiful downstairs. That's smart play by the Knights there, but we really have some defense.
23's a banger down low. I tell you what, he plays some ball.
Is.
Oh, there's 3 from outside, number 12.
So what we know so far is Kenowa Hills is not going to just go away lightly.
No.
Tonight.
Nice laying with the left.
Brings it even here.
Jordan Bledsoe.
4:52 counting here, first period of action.
Oh, almost a steal from that backside. For 3, long rebound.
A lot of 3 attempts by this Kenowa Hills.
Yeah, Pittman with the rebound. Jonathan last year broke his hand playing bad, so hopefully he's going to stay healthy this year. Run a little bit. They're going to pull up for the 3. That's good. Number 11.
Wow.
They like the 3 ball. That's Brody Willick. Boy, he didn't even look for the layup. He just looked for the 3-way, took that step-back jumper from the 3. Pittman going in. Pittman going to go up with the Pittman up and good.
I think that the Sailors game, you look everything all the way to NCAA to pro. It's such a 3-point shot world now. I think the Sailors are in a...
Oh, and in with the foul, it counts.
The Sailors are in a beautiful spot to do exactly what they just did right there, is drive the lane. You don't see any, high-level amount of driving the lane these days. And we've got some big kids, some strong kids. They've been putting in the work in the weight room in the off-season. And honestly, you can win games just by driving the paint.
Exactly.
You're going to make those baskets.
Well,
you're
it's going to be a 3-point play,
right.
the old conventional way,
correct.
too. Smith at the line for the bonus. Up and good.
I think you're about to see, there's going to be some 3 shots, but so far what I'm seeing is there's success down there in the paint.
Well, there's no question he wants to push the ball up. A la Coach Guy. He spent 15 years as his assistant. Nice drive in for Kenowa. Sailors going from east to west, heading toward that. Nice lay in. Counters the basket. Number 11. Opsmeyer?
Opsimer.
Yep. Opsimer. Gotcha. It's not a Greek name. Boy, they love the 3-ball. Rebound. And good.
What I will give it to Kenowa Hills with here is they have some people down low that can get those rebounds. They got some big guys down there. So it gives them the ability to shoot those 3s and kind of rely on those rebounds, those offensive rebounds, so that they can do exactly what they just did.
Sailor foul on number 24, Jonathan Pittman, his first.
Team
missed the free throw.
Missed the free throw.
Yeah. So we're knotted up, dozen each. 3 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter.
There's a foul. Yeah,
there's a foul.
Again, our second game of the season, but still a really high amount of energy from the Sailors, also from Kenowa Hills.
Zagunas picking up the foul.
Makes the first of 2.
His second of the game. Putting the Sailors at the line for the 2. Up 13-12.
Joe,
He's got one more.
Going back to what you said about it being hype, but not really just hype, it feels like an aura around school when I'm walking through the halls and people talk about the basketball team or the basketball team's walking around. It's not just that they're hyping themselves up. They really have that confidence.
Yeah, and you can see it translating on the court, Cohen.
I tell you what, winning that first game was huge, and it just shows they can do it.
Well, now you need to build resiliency over the season. And already Kenowa Hills has given them a reason to have to dig a little bit for that resiliency.
Oh, he could have nice pass.
Fast.
Lay in good. Carson Melton.
Nice steal, turnover, turn it into points.
Pittman rebound, good. There's going to be a timeout coming up. Why aren't I coaching this game? Timeout, Kenowa Hills.
Let's take a look at the instant replay from that last.
Sailors on a 6-0 run forces Kenowa with the timeout. We're going to hear
beautiful ball movement down.
Yeah.
And that's what you got. You've got speed, you've got talent, athleticism. Driving to the paint, I think, is going to be where all the success lies for this Sailors team. Show you a little bit of the Sailor Brass here celebrating here, our first season home opener for the Sailor boys basketball, varsity basketball. And we're coming to the end here of this timeout. 5 seconds left. We'd love being able to allow you guys to see everything else that's going on in this school, like the Sailor Brass, who are here with so many other dedicated fans celebrating this season home opener. And so far, the Sailors are on the move.
Yeah,
they've got some energy.
Yep, 6 unanswered points versus Kenowa into their first timeout. Man-to-man defense still. Oh, potential turnover. There's a 3 from the corner, and it's good. Well, that was a long 3, too, after the rebound. Coach Murray calling out the offensive play that he wants to see. Oh, he's going to pull the trigger. A little screen down low. There's 3. No, takes a shot. Pass outside. There's long 3. Boom! Nothing but net. Turnover right here. Should be a nice little easy bucket. Lay-in is good. Sailors going up by 8 with 1:17 counting down here in this first quarter. Ooh, cross-court pass.
Man, nice little hook shot
hook
there.
Is good.
Yeah. There's some talent on this Kenowa Hills team.
Oh, yeah.
Some good talent. I'm impressed and enjoying this competition.
I'm surprised, pleasantly surprised. I did not see this athleticism coming from Kenowa's, but on me.
And the other thing I like about this, so far, both teams, it's been a pretty doggone clean game.
Yeah, could be a turnover. There's going to be a little run right here. He's got a guy to the right there. He's going to pull it up for the 3. No, back outside. There's a 3. He says, boom.
Wow.
Again, that's the designated 3 guy now. Back-to-back 3s by number 11. Sailors up by 3. We got 15 seconds remaining till the end of the first quarter. Action-filled first quarter.
Yeah, really.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Sailors maybe jump into a zone to take away the 3. In and out around the rim. Pittman rebound. No. Carson Melton rebound.
You get it at the buzzer.
And at the buzzer. Carson Melton with the putback. Sailors up by 5, but Coach Murray's got to be a little bit worried with the 3s.
Yeah, well, the other thing is, if they have some people that can drive the paint. They have some people that can work inside. But it looks like this Kenowa Hills team is pretty geared towards a three-point shot game. You can see them setting it up. It's part of that. When they miss, they're leaning on that offensive rebound to kind of clean that up and use some of those big boys down below in the paint to get the points. If they can fight off those offensive rebounds, get the defensive rebounds, and get back, it's one of those games where they're going to have to score every time they bring it down the court. That's the only way you kind of make up the difference of those three-point shots, is to be able to really capitalize on every time that you have the ball down on your offense.
Well, you got to wonder if they're playing a loose man, and they may have to tighten up the man-to-man defense just a little bit or mix it up. I was always a zone guy. I like to mix it up, never show the same defense all the time down. And that was years ago. Game has changed.
Also capitalizing on the times where they shoot the three and miss. Or the turnovers that they have, making sure you capitalize on those.
Yep. So here we are, beginning of the second quarter of play, 8 minutes left in the half. 25-20, Sailors are up.
Off of Kenowa Hill, Sailors got a break here.
Yeah, they did. Turnovers are going to be a huge thing here as well. Both of the teams have been pretty good at keeping the ball pretty secure, but somebody gets a timely turnover, it could turn the momentum pretty quick. Little press there. That was a no.
Number one played some tough D. A little too tight though on that. He's going to call a little body bounce on him. His first.
Sailors holding on, still 25-20 lead. Kenowa Hill's putting a pretty good press on these guys at the.
There's the lay-in on the nice penetration.
You know, we go back to that 89-point game that they had earlier this week.
The running rebel game,
The only way that happens is when you take shots that go in. It's one thing to develop a play. It's one thing to set it up. It's one thing to even take shots. But they have to be good shots. They have to be in the basket in order to get the 89 points.
Yeah, even if you want to get that many points.
Even if you take the other team off the court, you have to make the shots that you're taking. And that's And they're showing it again against a team that's giving them all kinds of effort.
Turnover right there. It's going to be easy lay-in. And it goes on up. Sailors up by 9 on the turnover. Okay, full court man-to-man press right here. I see. He doesn't have to bump him like that. That's a silly foul right there.
And I think he knows that.
And Coach Murray's going to let him know.
He thought he was going to be able to get that steal in and
but he
too much body.
Yeah, but he threw his body out on it without even going for the steal, and that's going to be an automatic foul right there. That's a silly. Almost a double team on number one. 3 pull. Rebound, Sailors. Wait, Landon Smith is getting some rebounds. He's a tall boy. Tall young man.
I believe he's the tallest on the team.
I think so. Hard, long rebound. He's got to follow that shot. I'll mention it to Coach Murray. 3-pointer, long rebound. He's got to follow it.
Beautiful.
Nice penetration and in for the basket.
Beautiful drive. I'll tell you, I love seeing a drive like that just because of the fact that it's athleticism that is translating into points.
Right.
You can have anybody throw themselves in the paint, come up to the basket, and if they make a horrible shot, it looked good right up until you took the shot. But everything I've seen coming out of the Sailors team right now is translating into points on the scoreboard. We're at 31-20, and we got 6 minutes left in the second period.
They scored 25 in the first. Let's see if they can go 25 in the second here. Pittman. Pittman ball's pretty good there. I'll tell you, he's got some nice skills with his handle. Now a little back door in, and no, Pittman up. 3-6 in. Jonathan Pittman. Timeout. 30-second timeout. Kenowa Hill. Sailors up by 13. 13. We're going to take a quick break, but make sure you come back with us.
Bring it back
Okay.
in.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
back. We're back.
And we're back. Here we go. After that timeout, it'll be interesting to see what Kenowa is going to do right now. Almost an over and back right there. He got over that center line. Still in the man-to-man for the Sailors. Really, the only thing that's really hurt the Sailors has been the three ball.
Right, and it's not consistent enough to take away the momentum that the Sailors have.
Right.
Nice
Boy,
body,
23
nice
is a
body.
banger. There's no question. Long three, no. Rebound is going to hit the top again. Young coach for Kenowa. Both coaches are young.
If Kenowa is banking on their three game, it's too inconsistent at this level. I mean, I don't know of too many high school programs that can consistently.
That's the key word there, Joe.
Yeah.
Great word.
And you can get a couple of those. I haven't seen too many threes from the Sailors yet. There's been a couple of them. But
Timeout. Okay, so Coach Murray saw something. Either they weren't setting up the offense the right way, or there may have been a change in defense. Kind of was still running the man-to-man.
Yep.
But Coach
stay
Murray
here.
saw that, but I'm going to be quiet so we can hear the brass.
love that. Absolutely love having the Sailor brass
Lucas
here.
Farber in command of the brass section. Got a guitar down there.
All right, we've come to the end of that timeout.
Well, that was a long minute, wasn't it?
Probably longer for Kenowa Hills than it was for us.
Yeah. Sailors up by 13. 4:48 remaining until halftime. So Lewis Murray, resume, 15-year assistant coach under Coach Keith Guy at Muskegon. He's got a state championship underneath his belt. He's seen some basketball players come through.
You know, when we did the media day interview of Coach Murray, he is a reflection of that entire coaching staff when it comes to the passion and love that he has for this team. And I'll tell you, I don't. It's hard pressed to find anybody that exudes that much spirit and love for the team. There's others that do, but not more than.
Yep, lay-in by the Sailors. And thankful for so many reasons.
Opportunities.
And right.
The ability to teach these young men.
Yeah. He's a Muskegon grad, played basketball at Muskegon. High
Good ball
three.
movement by Kenowa Hills there.
And most of them coming from that side right there.
Yep.
Sailors up by a dozen. 3:55 and counting down till halftime.
Some subs getting ready to come in. Little turnover there.
Boy, one's got some wheels right there. Not only can he shoot the three, got some. One Sailors have giving up a few points, only up by 10 now. Timeout really helped Kenowa more than it helped the Sailors. 5 unanswered points. Boy, they're playing a tight man-to-man right there.
Sure are.
Yeah, number 1 is all over him. Now we go inside to the big guy. Boy, I'd like to see him wheel around and draw a foul on 23. Now, there we go. Nice pass, cut to Carton Nelson. Assist, number 10.
There are some times where here's a nice steal. Look at that.
Oh, here comes a dunk. Oh, he should have slammed it. I would have loved this. Big slam dunk would have been nice.
There are some times where you see ball handling, and Cohen, you see this in soccer a lot, where you handle the ball just one too many times. Yeah. You dribble it one too many times. You take one too many steps. I'm not seeing that. There's a good flow to this. There you go.
Okay, here we go. Come on, big boy. Ram it home. Bang it. Boy, I tell you what. Landon Smith, King Cohen, 6'8". You're right. He's the biggest boy out there. Young man can play some ball. Sailors are up by 16 now. They're not in and out. Oh, yeah.
Still, I'm impressed with how clean this game has been for both teams.
Carson Melton picking up his first substitutions coming in. Betso along with Opsemeyer. I'll get it right eventually. Opsemer.
It's kind of like Habitler. Opsemer.
He didn't do any better with that name.
I know.
Opsemer. I did it phonetically. Like, well, see, okay. Where's Dan Vandermeer? He's got all this down phonetically.
So they're relying very heavily on that three-point shot. And again, I think the consistency of a three-point shot is going to be the demise here.
I bet you half of their points come from 3, 6, 9, 12. I bet you they got 12 to 15 points out of the three.
And again, you see Shores they're battling down inside that three,
I tell you,
inside the paint.
23 is a tough kid.
Yeah.
23 is a tough kid.
That's Sutton Tuttis. He's 6'2". He's 6'2" senior.
There's a turnover.
Unforced turnover there.
Save the ball out of bounds. Oh, they were looking for the back door. It's funny. It's funny how the game's changed. 6'8", and he's playing outside. Back in the day, they used to post big people up and get it down inside.
That was the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar down inside.
Right. Yeah, with the sky hook.
Yep. Long three, and
Boom,
he gets it.
Right there, Pittman.
That's a long three.
Pittman with the long ball.
Another steal.
For three.
Almost a turnover. Nice.
Oh, nice takeaway. Okay, they're going to sew it up right now, Jonathan. John says, no, Rabu. Smith with the ball. He's going to go baseline over there. 3-ball right here. Boom!
Oh, my
3-ball. That's going to call timeout.
Milo Branian.
No, that's not.
He's just a sophomore.
Sailors up by.
There's a lot of sophomores on this team, actually.
There's 4 of them.
Milo Branian.
Yeah.
Luke Forrest.
3-ball.
Samarian Stewart.
Oh, that's going to be out
and
of
Ryan
bounds.
Opsemer, all sophomores.
Okay, so with 33.8 seconds, got to believe we're going to take the last shot of the half.
I would think they're going to work on it for sure.
Well, that'd be something to work on right now with a 17-point lead. It'd be a perfect time to work on it right now.
Oh,
and
for
they
sure.
are. They're just
There's
going to take
no
their
rush.
time.
No rush at all. It's all about turnovers here. You just got to protect the ball.
Right.
But you also want to take a shot if you have it.
Good. Pittman up, rebound in. Sailors comfortably up.
14 seconds left on the clock.
Man, what an offensive explosion that we have seen. You
Yeah,
look at this.
25 in the first quarter. You're looking at 24 right now, potential.
Three in the corner.
No.
Rebound, Sailors. Everybody is just banging here.
And they break 50 in the first half.
26-point lead. And we've come to the end of an
You talk about their 89 in the first
quarter.
game. They're on pace for
Action-filled
102
half.
this game.
Sailors scored 25 in the first, 26 in the second.
Wow.
And it's a comfortable 26-point lead.
It is. It absolutely is.
Yeah. All right, let's try something new.
What's that?
Let's have King Cohen take us out of here at halftime here. A little something different tonight. We're going to throw you right into the fire, big boy.
All right, well, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, Sailor Nation sports fans. This is Joe Kenowa here, and a little bit of halftime treat for us here at the Sailors Varsity Boys Basketball Home Opener. Mr. Todd Vandenhoevel, thanks for joining us here.
Joe, appreciate you bringing me in here.
Yeah, so it's good to have you. So just a little bit of pedigree here. You're pretty well known here on the walls and in the halls here of Mona Shores Sports. Tell us a little bit about that and what you're doing in the community with all of that history.
Well, the athletic accomplishments were a long time ago. So, but yeah, so I have some younger kids, and so now I'm back into the Mona Shores sports scene a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to help out with the youth level. So I help out with the baseball. The youth baseball and the youth basketball. So we're trying to do our best to kind of have a feeder system to the high school programs and working with varsity coaches. I've been meeting with Coach Lou Murray for the last couple months and trying to help build kind of a foundation and get youth teams playing more basketball, better basketball, and kind of the same thing with baseball with Coach Bard.
And he spoke highly about the farm system, essentially getting them in there as early as they possibly could and reaching down to the level that you get them, the summer camps and all that kind of stuff is pretty awesome. And I'll tell you, I don't know what your opinion of Coach Murray is, but the guy's about as likable as you can possibly get. He's got some energy, but he knows what he's doing, and he's just likable all the way around.
Well, the first time that I saw him actually coach, he started with the kids with defense and intensity. It wasn't offensive systems. It wasn't offensive shooting. It was 100% defensive, team defense, positioning, and energy and hustle. And I go to one practice a week now and watch, and it's the same thing. They preach defense, they preach team defense, they preach pressure all over the court. They have their big, lengthy athletes in pressuring everyone at all time, and it results into scores like this at halftime.
Yeah. And we were talking about it during the second quarter, especially. You can take as many shots as you want and miss most of them. But there's the quality of the shots, the quality of the drives. What I'm seeing out of this comparatively, these two teams, Kenowa Hill seems to be banking on the three-point shot a lot, which is inconsistent at this level. Coach Murray's got them driving and battling in the paint. It's beautiful to see. You don't see that very much often. There's a lot of success there.
It is. Everyone, they see from the professional college level that it's a three-point shooting competition. And you're right, at the high school level, it's just so inconsistent, so you're going to have to score multiple ways. And Shores has scored a lot on offensive rebounds, drive and short 3-4 foot dish passes, obviously fast break, pressure defense, layups, and they're scoring at a high 51 points in a high school basketball game is a lot of points these days.
I know.
It was years where 51 points would be on the scoreboard at the end of the game,
right.
But they're getting 3-4 foot shots, resulting in high percentage.
Yeah, for sure. And they're absolutely capitalizing on any type of turnover, that's the difference maker in games. If you can get the turnover, that's great, but you got to capitalize on it. You got to avoid your own turnovers, which this has been a pretty clean game for by most measurements for both teams, and it's really fun to see this kind of competition. Comparatively to the first game, this seems to be a little bit more of a challenge with this Kenowa Hills so far. A little surprise, I would think, coming in, but they're battling down low and they're taking it. They're still winning. That's a great confidence builder second game into the season.
Well, I didn't see the West Ottawa game, but what I see in this game is that they're very unselfish. So when they get a steal at half court, instead of looking to score, they're looking for the team to score, not the individual to score, which is resulting in, again, in easier shots. Instead of forced shots or contested shots, when you're unselfish, it results in open, clean looks.
Cohen is a soccer player, and we see it a lot in soccer, too. There can be just one too many dribbles, one too many tries.
100%.
It's so smooth, like they know exactly when to release the ball, where to take the shot. Everybody seems so comfortable, and that has to come back to coaching and the preparation that they put in.
I think so. I think everyone's I think they're looking out for the betterment of the team instead of themselves. It's sometimes a new coach brings that out, right?
Yeah,
they want to
absolutely.
impress the coach, but hopefully we can see that throughout the season.
And hopefully see it at every level. So far, so good. We got W's all the way across the board
That's
for
great.
freshmen up. So
that's great.
Todd, thanks for joining
Joe,
us for a little bit of time.
Anytime.
We'll bring you back in here. Maybe
Anytime.
Have another game coming up here in the near future. We'll bring him in. So
Most certainly.
That'd be awesome. So thanks
right.
a lot.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Vanden
Nice meeting you,
Heuvel,
buddy.
Nice to meet you too.
Alum here from Mona Shores, and certainly involved very heavily in the community for youth sports. You're going to be seeing him around an awful lot. So, all right, so we're going to get back into game action here. We sent Nick off to get some water for young Cohen, and he did come back, so he ended up taking off while we were doing that interview.
He might meander his way back.
Kenowa Hills with a move to the basket, but unable to get it to fall. Third period of action here. If you're just joining us, it's been all Sailors. Well, not all Sailors. It really started off pretty evenly
in
with
the first
Sailors.
quarter.
Yeah, they've been running away with it now. So,
Hey, sorry I'm late. I talked to a couple of the assistant coaches, and they're going to keep doing what they're doing, work on defending the three a little bit more, but they're real happy with the way, they're a little concerned about, that sluggishness for a little bit, but overall they've got to be happy.
yeah, they're getting the separation. They're making the shots.
Yeah.
Man, those pull-up shots like that, if you can take them, that's great. If you can make them, that's even phenomenal. I want to know what the percentage of
yeah.
shot. How often are they making them? Because they seem to be making just about everything they're putting up.
And the press and the turnover.
This is just fun to watch.
Well, it is fun, and it's a lot of work, but the preseason work has just been is paying off. Second chance shot here for the Knights. Long ball, in and out. I was talking to the officials also, though, too, is, they're just living by the three ball. Once they start missing that, the game's going to be done.
3-point shot attempt by the Sailors there doesn't go. One of the other things that comes into a key factor, everything has been pretty high octane for the Sailors so far. Moving, banging pretty heavily down underneath. The conditioning that they've put in off season is really going to start to show which teams have been doing it. And so far, the Sailors haven't let up.
But for the sixth man in and for the seventh man in, for the eighth man, you better be able to run and do what you're supposed to, or you're not going to be playing.
And Cohen, as a soccer player, you know what conditioning. There's a three right there.
Number one.
You know what conditioning, how important it is into the later half of the game.
Oh, for sure.
It's Bledsoe with the three.
If it becomes one of those shootouts that you see in basketball a lot of times where you're going 3 for 3, 2 for 2 down, you can't run out of energy, because as soon as you run out of energy, you're done. You've lost the game at that point.
Yeah. And so far, I haven't seen nothing shaking at all from the rate and intensity that the Sailors are bringing to the court.
Ritter and Stewart in, another sophomore, Tamarian. 5'11", 220. God, he's a beast for Coach Koziak at fullback, I'll tell you. It's a freight train coming at you. Pittman, three. This game's going to get out of hand like already is. Sailors up by 36 points, 61-25. But you know what's really impressive is the defense. They've only scored 25 points.
Yes.
Constantly.
Well, and I don't want to take anything away from. There's a lot of threes that are getting shot and they're getting missed, and we're getting the rebound.
That's what the officials were just talking about to me in their room right there. They start missing those, and Katie barred the door.
But even when they are down low, they're getting the defensive rebounds. This is this is the most complete team the Sailors has put on a court in a very long time.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to go back 18 years. He faded back.
Shot,
yeah. Well, you could see he faded back, and they just pulled up a little bit short on the fade. .359 counting down here in an action-filled third quarter. Satter's putting on a little token press right there, the big kid. Oh, he traveled. Yes. Now are they calling a foul?
Looks like it.
It looks like they're calling a foul.
Yep.
Little push with the.
Even with that one, it's still.
His fouls on number 32 there, Stewart. His first team here of the second half. Be out of bounds for the Knights.
Still a very, very solid, clean game by both of these teams for the most part.
Nice little spin move to get inside. Puts it back outside.
Boy, the defense has really picked up a lot.
And they haven't scored a basket in the second half yet.
No, they have not.
But they are getting some of those rebounds. Second shot chances.
Yeah, there's a three ball. First points of the second half.
Took them almost 5 minutes to score that first basket.
Yeah, good point, Colin.
You're not going to be able to win
Kevin,
games
nice job over there today, buddy. Way to go.
5 minutes.
Simply the best in the business. He's known. If you need anything, let us know. Reach out to Kevin. Great job. Now the screen, not very good screen.
Deep three.
Long three, no good. Rebound. Last touch by the Knights. But he saved the ball out of bounds.
I see the Knights slowing things down even on their end of the court, moving the ball a lot, looking for the shot.
Yeah. Well, the three ball is just not dropping in the second half like they had in the first half. And, Joe, that was a great point. It'd be interesting what the first half stats were for the three.
I know.
Attempts versus made. Sailor Nation Sports had a couple of people ask me, hey, can we watch a game on Facebook? I go, no, unfortunately you can't. You're going to have to go to our
Can't even find
YouTube
it on
page.
Facebook. Those that are watching, so a little bit of a story here. Our Facebook page, our group page has been removed by Facebook. Not
nice
sure why.
block. Oh, my goodness.
I have an appeal in to find out what happened. We have no idea. It's just gone. So if you
Just disappeared.
it's been pulled. We know that Facebook removed it, and it was their automatic software removal tool that did it. So I'm not sure. It has to be an error of some sort. I'm not aware of anything that would have been up there that would have violated any copyright stuff. Anything that even remotely came close to it, we worked with Facebook to remove them, make sure that's not on there. This came pretty suddenly, so hopefully you'll be able to see Sailor Nation Sports Network group page back soon.
240.
Nice steal.
245. No, he was on the line. But a good hustle.
Yep.
So I was talking to, what's his name, Kuzman, one of the assistants.
Yeah, I think, yep.
Yep. I go, look, I'm 6'8". I got to steal why on our Duncan. We're saving it for the second half, he told me. I said, good answer, Coach.
Don't want to get too cocky too fast, is that?
No. Three ball again. There it is again. So it's starting to drop just a little bit more. Reach in, number 3 for the Knights. His first, third, it's his third team foul. Robinson taking the ball out. Ooh, that was a little close. Turnover. Boy, they're struggling on getting the ball in. Well, Coach Murray's not going to be happy with that. Rebound, Pittman. Boy, Pittman's had a nice all-around game. Oh, nice. There's 3 for Pittman. Short. Got to follow that shot, Jonathan.
It almost feels like the concentration, maybe even the intensity, they let off the gas a little bit, the Sailors have.
Well, yeah, I mean, you came out lights on fire a little bit.
We're going to get a technical?
No.
So the Sailors, pretty commanding 30-point lead here. Third quarter of play, minute 42 left. Sorry, minute 48 left in this quarter. Well, up
Boom, three, Pittman. Well, Pittman's racking up some points this game.
Yeah.
So, Joe, with Facebook down, it's going to be tough to let people know what we're covering.
It is. We'll be working on getting the almost an alley-oop. That was a great offensive rebound.
That was pretty right there by Daryl Robinson. That was pretty, Daryl. Daryl played football for me a couple years ago. Transferred from Granville. Came over, living here, doing a nice job. All right, so now we're dropping a three right now.
So, Cohen, while we're on this timeout, we'll go ahead and stay here. Minute 1 left here in the third period, 66-34. Walking the halls, you mentioned it earlier, too, that the whole feel and the whole vibe around this team is different.
Yeah.
You know, and they're walking with the confidence that
sure.
we see it out there. What is it, honestly, tell me about what it is that's different.
I've gotten able to, in the past couple of years, I knew some of the players. I saw them every day. I talked to them. I knew them, and it's just not the same. The way you interact with them. Specifically, one of the players who graduated last year, Mason Hallett, I had a class with him every single day for the past 2 years. And the way that he talked about the team and the coach, it just wasn't uplifting. And that's not anything against Mason, but it was just the way that the team interacted with each other and with the coach and how they felt, their confidence. But this year, I've had the privilege of working with some of the students on videos for my broadcast class, and they're all confident. I talk to them, and they're like, oh, yeah, they're not that good. We're going to put in our best game. We're going to keep working, that type of stuff. And it's all positive. They love the new coach, and it's just a team that's together. It's more than a team.
What do you think Monday's going to be like after a win? Pretty uplifting next week?
I bet people will be pretty excited.
I'm sure they will. All right. We have a minute left here in the third period. Sailors with the ball, 66-34. Sailors looking to set up for the last shot of the quarter. 42 seconds left, counting down. It's going to be out of bounds on the Knights. Sailor ball. 31.5 seconds left. Man, 66.
So you've only scored, what, 10? 10 in this third quarter. And they came right away. They came right away because we had 56.
No, we had
51.
51?
So 15 points.
15 points, okay.
Still significantly less than the first second quarter, though.
And they came right away, too. They came in the first 2 or 3 minutes.
There's a turnover. 19 seconds left. Nice drive by the Knights.
Nice drive and laying after the steal. Joe, you brought up a point. We look a little tired, don't we?
I don't think it's tired. I think it's just
relaxed.
It's relaxed. Like they came out, they
Too
had a
relaxed.
little. Yes, they had
right.
Less focused on the fundamentals, the intensity.
Well, and I think that you see that because you have a commanding lead. Like, all right, now we can just sit around and enjoy it. I don't want to say sit around. It just doesn't.
Though you
we got the big lead. We got the big lead. Now we can coast a little bit.
Even though we only scored 15 points in that quarter, we still increased our lead.
No, right.
So now we're up by 30 instead of just those 26.
Yeah.
And
I say just.
We're averaging 22 points a quarter.
That's not bad.
So we've got 1 quarter of play here left at the Sailor Center as the Mona Shores boys varsity basketball takes on the Knights of Kenowa Hill as their season home opener. If the Sailors do continue on and get the win here tonight, they'll be 2-0 on the season under the beginning of Coach Lewis Murray. And man, I can't imagine how proud this coaching staff has got.
Oh my goodness.
to be in a position where you're taking over, you're installing an entirely new system in a school that hasn't felt winning in basketball
Well,
in
let's
a
see
very
who
long
they got
time.
next. I'm going to look up and see who they got next.
All right, 8 minutes left till game end. Sailors in a commanding lead, 66-36. And as Todd Vandenhoevel mentioned, with 51 points on the board at halftime, that was an end score in a lot of cases at high school.
A lot of times last year for this Sailors team.
Sailors put up for the three, and it goes. Open up this fourth period with a nice three-pointer from the corner.
They're at Rockford on the 12th, and then home against Jenison on the 15th. That'll be a tough game at Rockford.
That's going to be a Sailor ball. Last touched by the Knights. So the Sailors 20 points away from their score on Tuesday. Nice move. Fouled as he went up. That was a beautiful move from in the corner coming in.
Going baseline.
Baseline drives by this team have been impressive all night long. All night long.
Sailors at the line.
And that's one of the few seniors on the team, Daryl Robinson.
Yeah, right. Daryl, the transfer 3 years ago from Granville. Attaboy, Daryl.
Gets the first one of two to fall. Makes it 70 points even now.
Are there 3 or 4 seniors?
Let me check my roster here for you.
4.
Yes, I believe so too. Nasir.
Gets
Rocky,
number 2 to fall.
Rocky, Nasir, Daryl, and Paul, if I'm correct.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5.
5.
Yeah.
Man, that is an interesting way to get the ball down the court by the Knights. They kept falling and just knocking it forward to the next person.
Who are those 5 seniors, Nick?
Who are they?
Yes.
Let me get them here. Rocky Arnold.
Yep.
All right. Then you got Daryl Robinson.
Yep.
Carson Melton.
Nasir, yep.
Ritter.
Paul Ritter.
And Chris Chapman.
Oh, Krishan, yes.
Yep.
So foul driving up. This is one for Kenowa Hills.
Is Krishan playing tonight? I don't think he is.
Robinson, Daryl out. Daryl Robinson out. In number 22, Luke Forrest. He's a sophomore coming in right there.
Yeah, I don't see him out there. So 38-71. 38-71 for the Sailors. Looking to continue to move that ball, and they are doing just that.
Travel.
Well, you got to dribble while you move.
For sure.
Take a miracle now for Kenowa Hills to actually come back. So it's now an opportunity for both teams to.
No look pass.
No look pass. That was insane. Holy cow. Check this out, Nick.
He goes coast to coast.
No look pass. Oh, my God.
Very nice.
That was incredible. That right there is the epitome of how this team is gelled together. The communication within the team, the trust they have in each other. Whew, this could be a fun season. It's already a fun game.
Hand check.
And Ryan is one of their quote-unquote star players. He was a freshman last year on the team, and he wasn't just on the team. He played a lot of minutes. He was running this offense last year, so the confidence he has this year is just building on that last year. Him and Jordan Bledsoe do a really, really good job of controlling this team and running the plays they want, getting the looks they want, and being assertive when they have to.
Yeah. Yeah, this team has got so much going for them. Kenowa Hill's moving the ball good here.
They do. It'll be interesting to see him against Rockford.
Travel.
That's going to be a travel.
Yeah.
Yes, Rockford will be a tall order.
Rockford
Usually
will be a really tall order to see. And it's going to be at Rockford too.
Yep. They need that though. They
absolutely.
need to see that additional skill going forward.
Yeah. And the school's twice as big. It might be almost 3 times as big. I mean, when you dress 101 football players, my goodness.
Oh, nice rebound. That's a great.
Nope.
Oh.
That's going to be a Knights ball.
Yeah, the Knights ball.
So 5:13 left, 73-38. Again, the game is pretty much in hand for the Sailors.
Well, yeah, and it's good because you're going to get a lot of everyone's going to play.
Nice interception there. Woo!
Yeah, everyone's going to play.
Well, and this is where you work on the
nice pass.
Oh, just a little short.
Gets it rebound and puts it back up. Oh my goodness! Every facet of the game is there for the Sailors.
Up by 37. We're almost up by as many points as they have.
One more basket and we will be.
Yeah, we will be, right. Long 3.
Man, if I'm Kenowa Hills, I go back up with that shot right away.
Oh, yeah.
Especially since he had the space to do so.
Well, not only that, but you're not going to get any closer to the basket than you were right underneath it forever.
Oh.
But then I can shoot the 3 ball and shut me up, that, right?
Yeah. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left, ticking down the rest of the game. Nice back to Luke.
There we go. Boy, Coach Murray's got to like this, what he's seeing right now.
Yes.
The young kids who don't, may not get a ton of playing time, but they're running the offense.
Luke's a sophomore, he's.
Yeah.
This is a young team.
Oh, yeah.
Most of their players that get a lot of minutes are going to be back next year. So as good as this season may be, they may have an even brighter season next year.
3:40 counting down.
That's going to put them at the line for 2. Almost got that one to fall. Get the old-fashioned 3-pointer.
Oh, I believe he called the foul before.
Oh, was it before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tamarian Stewart entering the game.
Still would have been impressive if he made it.
Yeah.
But.
Replacing Landon Smith, the 6'8" power forward or center, I should say.
What a move.
Oh, couldn't get it to lay in, though.
As big as Tamarian is, he moves pretty quick.
Yeah.
He's got some agile moves.
Yeah. 220 pounds running with the football. We're going to have a foul there. Who's it going to be on, Stewart?
Yeah, I think it's on Tamarian. Yep, that's going to be on Tamarian.
Tamarian Stewart, his 3rd of the game.
Big guy to big guy there. And Tamarian's handled
3rd
that
team.
Dude. He's handled that dude pretty good down there most of the game.
Short on that, hits the front end.
Missed a
2
both.
misses. Still going to remain Kenowa Hill's ball. 3 minutes, 17 seconds left. 77-41 your score. Still looking for that 3-point shot. They're still getting it occasionally. Big guy driving in. Man, I just don't know. I would take that shot. Got a big guy down low. There he's got it. Now he's going to get the old-fashioned 3-point chance. When you played basketball back in high school, was there a 3-point line?
No, heavens no.
When did the 3-point line come to be? I can't remember.
You know what? Cohen is doing such. You want Cohen? Let me play Let me play stat boy here today.
You're going to look that up for us?
I'm going to look that up. Info boy.
So 77-44. Sailors looking to drive, put a little bit more on. Dish out for the three, and it's a miss. Kenowa Hills with an open court. 3 jumper falls. Sailors in command. It's a nice, that was a nice move to get out of that press.
He nearly got kicked in the head doing it, though. Backdoor.
Oh. That's all right.
That's one you got to make there.
So if coach is going to work on anything, it's little things like that.
Yeah.
And if that's what you're working on in your program's doing pretty good.
For those keeping track at home, Nikki's stats over here. I forgot the long Stevie's stats.
St. Nick stats.
1987, 1988 season.
Yours
truly was still old school, Muskegon High School on the stage.
Oh, wow.
I will bring in a picture. The only picture I have of me playing ball. Yep, yeah, I'll bring that in for everybody. You're welcome.
You played on the stage, huh?
I have back in the day.
Did you ever fall off?
It wasn't even regulation length.
Did you ever fall off while playing?
Did I ever fall off?
Yeah.
No, I
didn't.
Did
anybody ever fall off?
Oh, gosh, yeah, all the time.
Oh. You know, I'm not sure whose idea it was to play on a stage, but it really doesn't seem logical.
No, one would think that it wants to. And then the visitor side, we had bleachers like this, and they would roll them up manually all the way up to the seat. You literally had about that much room out of bounds. From kids sitting to the... All right, we got a bunch so we got some starters coming in and out here. Sailors only up by 30 here. Coach Murray's probably a little worried about only being up by 30, for heaven's sakes. We're under 2, minute 53 counting down here. So, Joe.
Yeah.
Cohen tells me that it's not his forte to get us out of here to do this, but I've been listening to him chat a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he should take us out of here tonight a little bit. So he's got to learn, Joe. But
well,
Joe,
he could have about 2 minutes left of, preparing what he's going to say to take us out.
Absolutely. We got this here.
Sailors taking some time off of the clock. All right, going to get 2 shots on that one. I'm just, again, I'm impressed with how clean. Nobody's ever made it to the double-double. Just a clean game by both teams. 77-48. First one of 2 falls. Mikey Burr at the line.
Be nice to see the Sailors bust 80, though, again.
Well, we're now
get in there.
1 point away.
1 point away from hitting 80 would be a nice number. Would they hit first game? 89?
89, yeah.
I think 90 would be a nice number, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, though.
No.
80, maybe 85. That could be kind of nice.
I don't know.
All right, what do we got here going on? The Kenowa coach is like up in arms, like, what is going on?
And it's now a Sailors ball. I think they just threw it out of bounds. 3, a little too much on that one. Minute 30 left here. Again, it'd be nice to break the 80, which is possible. Sailors looking for almost got a steal. Good drive by Kenowa Hills.
Yep,
good basket. Nope, just get a turnover.
Kenowa Hills is able to break the 50-point mark.
Unforced turnover by the Sailors on the inbound. Yeah, that number 20. That number 24 is also a big guy.
Yeah. They got some big kids. They may be in the football conference next year with the realignment. Haven't heard anything else about that.
Approaching the 1 minute mark here.
Well, I know AD Numerdor has been
jump ball,
working,
possession arrows pointing to Kenowa, so the Kenowa Hills ball out of bounds. What's that?
AD Numerdor has been working day and night to figure out the situation.
You know, I've got a suggestion for Jack, too. I came up with a perfect one. Doesn't surprise me that I would come up with the perfect one.
You know, I think I've heard that from about 3 or 4 other people. They came up with the perfect solution. What makes yours so perfect, Nick?
Because I'm Greek. and I'm in favor of the gods. The gods are in favor of me, and so.
Is it because you're Saint Nick?
Please.
This month and this month only.
Yeah. You better tell him this month then, because next month you won't be Saint Nick, so you won't have that reasoning anymore.
Right. I am Saint Nick till the 25th at 11:59.
This month and this month only, just like a sale at Penny's. For a shirt that nobody wants. He's not even listening. He's doing his realignment. Sailors looking to try and break that
over the
80
ball.
mark. They're unable to do it so far. Jump ball. That one's going to go to the Sailors. Nope.
All right, so here's what I've come
Possession
up with. Ready?
Yes.
To the Sailors, yep.
We almost could call it the Lakeshore Conference. It'd be Holland, West Ottawa, Grand Haven, Mona Shores, Muskegon, Reese Puffer, Kenowa Hills. You're going to have a crossover with either the Red or somebody, because you always have that. So you only have to find one game. And everything is close proximity. Thank you.
It's good
You're
for
welcome.
the fans, too.
What's that?
It's good for the fans,
It's
too.
great for the fans. This one right here, they got us Greenville, Caledonia,
20 seconds left.
Northfield. Okay, we got to hit one right here, boys. Come on. Here we go. Shoot the ball. There we go. Go in, baby. Yes!
There we go. 80-point mark.
We got 80. 80, 89, so you're averaging 84.5 points per game. And that's it. That's it. Sailors jump to 2-0 under Coach Lewis Murray.
And you could feel it in the building, the excitement when they reached that 80-point mark. The whole team was hoping for it. The student section was hoping for it. We were hoping for it. It's
the
exciting
Murray
to see.
era starts out 2-0, boys.
Yeah, this is great. This is absolutely fantastic. And Noah was watching from home tonight. He even said this is the best basketball that he can remember during his
Fun to
time
watch.
here. I've seen it in a long time, and I think most of the fans would agree that this is a terrific, explosive, exciting start for the
it's going to be
Coach
exciting.
Murray.
That's the thing. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be high tempo, high action, and really disciplined. And if you're not doing your job, guess what? You're not going to play under Murray. You just aren't.
His high expectations have been met well by this Sailor crew.
Well, and mistakes will cost you. Mistakes will cost you playing, because Murray, 15 years at Muskegon, make a mistake with Coach Guy and your butt's on the bench.
Yeah.
Bottom line. It's kind of like what Kozak's done with football. There's no room for error anymore. All right, Joe.
Well, we're going to let Cohen take us out on
Now,
this one.
Cohen, now listen to me. You got one chance to make a really good impression tonight. Okay? It's all you,
But
baby.
you also got to push the button. So
I do,
Yeah,
yes.
there you go.
Multitasking.
He's nervous. He's nervous.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was an offensive explosion tonight. The second game in a row going over 80 points to start this season 2-0. We thank you for joining in, and from Cohen, Joe, Nick, and Kimmin. Have a good night.